The Washington Post reporting the top federal prosecutor in the nation's capital isn't ruling out investigating President Trump's role in what the country witnessed yesterday.
Acting U.S. Attorney Michael Sherwood is quoted as saying his office will be looking at possible criminal charges against, quote, all actors, end quote, whether they were there or not.
Jesse Degollado reports that may be welcome news to supporters of Black Lives Matter, who believe it was a classic example of white privilege in action.
As if seeing mobs descend on the U.S. Capitol, walk freely through its hallowed halls, and seemingly take over its seats of power wasn't all horrifying enough.
The police literally let these people in to riot and loot at our nation's capital.
A founder of Radical Registrars, Valerie Reifert, says she even saw a video on Twitter that has now gone viral.
The police officers taking selfies with these treasonous rioters.
Last summer, National Guard stood armed and ready to protect the Lincoln Memorial during peaceful Black Lives Matter protests. Yet only Capitol Police stood between enraged Trump protesters and what's considered the cradle of democracy.
It was really disappointing to see the double standard play out, with the way that things happened at a national monument.
As Black Lives Matter protests spread around the country, the president had threatened to send in the National Guard. Yet numerous reports say he reportedly was reluctant to deploy them here.
The Guard was actually sent in by Vice President Pence and not by President Trump. Quite frankly, we have a president that has invited domestic terrorism into our country.
Among the reasons, he says, why the NAACP wants to see the president impeached. What they say became all too glaringly obvious had these been people of color.
What we would have saw was a bloody Wednesday.
We still live in a society in which we are treated unequally based on the color of our skins.
What happened at the Capitol yesterday made us only more aware of the validity in the work that we do.
Jesse Degollado, KSAT 12 News.